140 policemen died in FCT in 2024, and that's from the Commissioner of Police, Disu, in Abuja. Now, I went through the story. I had the opportunity of going through the story. Now, the Commissioner of Police in FCT gave 3 reasons why 140 of his active men died in Abuja. Number one, he said some of them died as a result of the Shiites encounter. All those times that the Shiites, that religious group, Shiites, come up and they want to protest. In the process, policemen are killed. The second time he said that had led to the death of over 140 policemen in the FCT was as a result of other nefarious activities happening in the FCT, like the end bad governance and maybe lynching of policemen here and there and so on and so forth. The third most important part or reason why he said that a policeman were killed in the FCT was as a result of high blood pressure. So most of our policemen died as a result of high blood pressure. And the high blood pressure we're talking about, what exactly are we talking about? A situation where some of our policemen are given high targets, by their Oga at the top. They tell them to allegedly remit some particular sum of money, of course, which we see every other day. When we see some of those policemen hanging on the roadsides, collecting 50 naira here and there, of course, as people in the media, we've had reports, investigative journalists have done some very great jobs about some of these things, how that these local policemen are mandated by their superiors to go, make up some of this money. Even if it is alleged, made possible, of course, it still boils down to the case why, some of these policemen died as a result of high blood pressure, because there's so much pressure on a typical Nigerian policeman. How about the welfare of the Nigerian police? How about their welfare? I learned that some Nigerian police officers actually buy their uniforms themselves. Those uniforms you see them wear is either the sky blue and the black trousers, or the black and black. Some of them buy the uniforms themselves in a country called Nigeria, in a country where some of these policemen risk their lives for the sake of maintaining peace and tranquility in a country that they've called theirs. Rather than congratulate them, rather than provide for them all the welfare that they need to keep going, rather what we see is those in authority shortchanging them. Look at the southeast of Nigeria. Sometimes you see a policeman not even walking around with his uniform any longer because he is an endangered species. He can't be lynched from anywhere. He doesn't even know where the enemies are coming from. It is now a non-conventional war in the southeast of Nigeria, where we have policemen whom are asked, as according to the constitution, to protect lives and properties, are even scared of their own lives. And then the question is, how much can they do? So the Nigerian police have been dragged to a very difficult hot seat. Right? Every typical Nigerian policeman is an endangered species as a result of the economy they've found themselves, as a result of those who are taking care of them that are not doing a good enough job, and so on and so forth. And let's not forget, these people are humans like us. They buy from the same market like we do. The cost of rice now is above par. How many Nigerian policemen with the mega salary they make can take care of himself, or take care of his family, take care of his parents, take care of his siblings, take care of in-laws, take care of friends? That is the situation. So the question is, when we say, when Disu, the FCT police commissioner, said most of his active policemen died as a result of high blood pressure, that is some of them. I am very sure there are lots of Nigerian police officers that didn't have anything to celebrate the Christmas and the New Year with, because of course they don't have it. So I sincerely pray for the Nigerian police force and every Nigerian police officer. For those who are still in the service, who are doing a good enough job, I pray for them that that favor will shine upon them. Of course, we're in 2025. That they would find a favor, and I would love to encourage them not to give up. Despite the fact that those above them are making life difficult, Herculean for them, they shouldn't give up. Keep doing your best. Keep doing the best that you know you can. Serve the people the way you can. Respect the life of fellow Nigerians like you would always do. And hopefully, things will get better. A comedian, sometimes I watched it on viral, a Nigerian comedian was comparing an average Nigerian police van with that of a Dubai police, and after showcasing what the Dubai police car, looked like, he now went to the Nigerian police van, and we saw a group of Nigerian police officers that were pushing the van. The van was packed full with yam. They were pushing it, and that is to say, the situation we found ourselves. It's so very unfortunate that countries like Kenya are sending their police force on an international engagement in Haiti to go restore peace in Haiti. The Kenyan police are sent by the United Nations and in collaboration with the United States government to Haiti to go bring peace to a country. Can we say that of the Nigerian police force? They can't even take care of us here. Talk less of going to make peace in another nation. And all this boils down to the fact that our leaders have made it difficult. Just imagine that the 10 billion naira that Wike is allocating to Akpabio and Abbas, is diverted to taking care of our Nigerian police officers. Don't you think that would have been very laudable than what we have? Well, that's so very unfortunate, though. And but what can we say?